How's it going, guys? It's your boys, Adrian,
Junior.
that's Junior, and we're going to talk to you guys about the evolution of stars. And how it all starts off is through the star nebula. Practically, the star nebula just starts forming the basic formation of the star, and then it goes to a protostar. Hold on, let me get it closer so you guys can see it better. It goes to a protostar, and within the protostar, it practically just makes it form before. It's making the basic formation early on before nucleosynthesis begins. And the protostar we found was HH34, and its length in the time protostar, we haven't found it, but the length in that formation is 1,000 years to 10 million years. HH34's temperature is 2,000 to 3,000 Kelvin, and its size is unknown. And I'll pass it to Junior for the rest here on this side.
After that stage, it becomes a sun-like star. It stays like this for the majority of its lifetime. And as the star's core begins to gradually heat up, the star expands, becoming redder until it becomes a red giant. The length of the stage is unknown. For example, we picked 51 Pegasi. It is 534,740 miles across, and the temperature is 5,571 Kelvin. After this, it turns into a red giant. As a red giant, spending a couple thousand years to a billion years as a red giant, the star shrinks again until a new helium shell reaches the core. When the helium ignites, the outer layers of the star are blown off in huge clouds of gas and then dust known as planetary nebula. As, for example, we picked Alpha Tauri, and the temperature is 3,910 Kelvin. The size is 9,077 miles across. After that, it becomes a planetary nebula. Planetary nebula stage is when a star blows off its outer layers after fuel runs out to burn. The outer layers are gas and expanded to space, forming a nebula, often in the shape of a ring or a bubble. The length of the stage is about 10,000 years, then becoming a white dwarf, and then expanding cloud becoming visible to us. For example, we had picked Cat Eye Nebula. The size is 0.2 light years, and the temperature is between 7,000 Kelvin and 9,000 Kelvin. And for the last stage, it turns into a white dwarf. The white dwarf is when all the fuel is burned up. Hydrogen they are once used as nuclear fuel. Fusion in the star's core produces heat, and pressure is pushed toward but is kept in balance by the inward push of gravity generated by its mass. For an example of a white dwarf, we picked Sirius. The temperature is 180,000 degrees Fahrenheit. The size is 1.5 million miles across, and this stage lasts for about 13.8 billion years, burning all this hydrogen, ending its evolution.
Alright, so I'll be telling you guys about the second stages of it. There's another side to it. It can turn into a massive star, and a massive star is it has the mass 8 times the sun, 8 times greater than the sun. The massive star I found was star R136A1, and it currently holds the record for most massive star known to exist in the universe. It is 265 times the mass of the sun, and the temperature I could not find. After that, it goes to red supergiant, and red supergiants are just supergiant stars that are going through a burning helium phase, and they reach temps of 3,500 to 4,500 Kelvin. I sadly cannot find an example for this one, so I'll move on to supernovas. Supernovas are just powerful and luminous stellar explosions, and its temperatures reach 100 billion Kelvin. And then after that, it can either go in two directions. It can either go black holes or neutron stars. Black holes are a region of space-time exhibiting such strong gravitational effects that nothing can escape it. We found one of these like last year in like the beginning of January, but I don't remember its name or anything. So if you guys want, look it up. The other part we got is a neutron star. A neutron star is pretty much it's just a celestial object with a very small radius and a very high temp. The smallest radius that we found with one was 11 to 11.5 kilometers in radius. And that's pretty much it for the evolution of stars. We'll see you guys next time. And signing off, Adrian.
Zoom.
So, see you guys.